He has caused a lot of problems for Nigeria. The investors cannot come because of him. The investors cannot come here because of Tinubu. He has caused problems to everybody that is associated with him, from US to Chicago State University to NADECO people, to even Nigerians, and even in fact the APC. Everybody is embarrassed because of him. So is it not time for him to resign?
My people, I throw away salute, happy weekend. Every day when they wake up, one secret go they open, one thing go they open, then go they discover, they uncover. My people no be small though. Now I me look on matter again. Una no NADECO. House will be say he follow build. How you go be family head of house, then your house content against you. They talk this kind of thing about you. My people may say get as if NADECO will be National Democratic Coalition, where he follow be the founding fathers for 1993 during Abacha time when use they carry fight Abacha, say make him hand over to Abiola. They don't content us make him resign. Can't talk waiting in use NADECO do. My people secrets. Now go here for this video. Can't say Chicago State University. They vex seriously because the rate with Chicago State University day before. Now, because of this matter, they don't bring them down. My people, a lot of, in short, me, I can't even have pity for Emilokon because since when they don't finish meeting for abroad, he no agree come back Nigeria. He don't leave Nigeria for us. Make him kuku resign, make we know. Because what's in the head now in health and how we want you saving face, cover the, all their findings where article they find for Chicago State. Now the judgment, the wahala, now they man head. So he don't leave Nigeria, don't make Nigeria. When I see the level in Nigeria, they might let you now watch this video. When I finish, help me share this video. Leave your comment. My people, updates.
The United States chapter of the National Democratic Coalition, NADECO, to resign and save the country from embarrassment. Now we do know that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yes, so you do know that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is one of the strong pioneers of the NADECO movement.
Exactly.
He was the founding father, the fundamental element of the NADECO movement at the time. One of the strong persons that fought for democracy in the country, that fought for the movement of people's right in this particular country. So it's quite ironical that they're asking him to resign and save the country from embarrassment. Now, the advice was given by the group in a statement which was released, on Monday. That is September 25. Now, on Monday, they were reacting to the controversy surrounding his academic record, as a president. Now, they stated that the controversy has caused the Chicago State University to find itself on the precipice of disrepute, teetering on the brink of losing international credibility and accreditation. They also condemned the present socio-economic challenges that President Tinubu's government's failed policies brought upon Nigerians, asking him to resign and save the country from irreprehensible damage. Now, let's look at the situation. The president has been on the seat for more than 100 days, so of course it is expected that magic cannot happen. We do know that his predecessor did a lot in damaging the Nigerian economy. There is no miracle that will resuscitate the economy as quick as possible as Nigerians expect. So, let's cut him some slack that things are still being in place to see how the economy can be strengthened. However, a group which he was a founding member of is asking him to resign. It doesn't mean that things have really gotten so bad that the group themselves are quite dumbfounded as to him and this academic record controversy. What do you think about the statement by the group?
Esther, I've been issued. Bola Tinubu used NADECO to rise to prominence. NADECO people didn't know what Tinubu was doing while he was there with them. He was a member of NADECO, but he was supporting the government in Nigeria. He used that NADECO to climb to political prominence. How come he's the only one who benefited from NADECO struggle? How come he was the only one? The truth has been the truth now. If you ask Kayode Fayemi, the former governor of Ekiti, he will tell you the truth now. He was in the room of Major Kudirat in London. What did the Tinubu actually do under NADECO? He deceived them. Meanwhile, he was championing his own political prominence. They now realized it. And that's why they're calling him to resign. Just look at it yourself. Look at all the NADECO system who got under NADECO. Mention any of them that are starting the type of work Tinubu got. He was having under NADECO. Why do you know the things he was doing? So it is very, very apt that they should ask him to resign. Because they have seen the light now. They have seen the light. I don't even know why they have allowed him this way. Because he deceived them. All the struggles about NADECO, where is it today? Where is it? Even Abiola, who died in the court, has anybody recognized him? Did anybody recognize Abiola? They sacrificed him for their own political gain. That is the truth.
All right, Mr. Darlington. Let's stick with the facts on ground. All right, let's stick with the facts on ground. Now, we do know that the president is, at the moment, has put in place some policies that would help rejig the Nigerian economy, which he started out by immediately announcing the total removal of fuel subsidy. However, there is a partial fuel subsidy at the moment. He has realized that it is not possible because of the dire circumstance that the Nigerian economy is. Secondly, we also saw him try to float the naira. At the moment, the naira is teetering between 700, 800 in the black market. That's the parallel market is teetering between 900 and 1,000 to $1. Now, the situation is this bad. The NLC is calling for a strike. They have said on several occasions that they've asked for a sit down and all the negotiation that they had already put on paper for a conversation to be had, no resolution has been made. In fact, the NLC stipulated that on several occasions when they were meant to sit down, they met empty chairs. The presidency have acted, or the federal government has acted like they do not understand the urgency of their plea or their need. Now, the TUC at the time too were trying to give the government a little bit of reprieve by hoping that possibly they would do something as soon as possible. When that did not happen, the TUC, along with the NLC, have decided to go on strike. The president at the moment has not returned to the country. Is also another situation that is calling for questions and asking where the president is at the time. We are going through an economic downturn, economic upheaval. The Chicago State University situation is also another controversy that seems to be a discredit to the president. What do you think the president should do as soon as possible concerning this myriad of challenges already on ground? Remember that Sunday is October 1. Nigeria will be 63 years, and there's a lot to say that has not actually been done.
Tinubu is fighting for political survival. One is after now is to rectify this certificate scandal. He's not bothered about Nigerian economy. He's not bothered. If not, when they finish hunger, he should have come back, knowing fully well that there are problems at home. But that one does not concern him. So if they can listen to NADECO abroad and resign, he can transmit his resignation from France. We will accept him. After all, we did not miss him. When he was there, nothing was going on. So if we leave us now, I think we can manage ourselves. He has caused a lot of problems for Nigeria. The investors cannot come because of him. The investors cannot come here because of Tinubu. He has caused problems to everybody that is associated with him. From US to Chicago State University to NADECO people to even Nigerians. And even in fact the APC. Everybody is embarrassed because of him. So is it not going to resign?
Mr. Darlington, Mr. Darlington. Mr. Darlington, I want to throw in something before I forget. A couple of critics would say maybe we need to give the president a slack. You mentioned that investors are not coming to the country because of stifled economic policies, which the president is trying to make flexible through the ministers he has put in place. The coordinating minister of the economy and my minister of finance, Wale Edo, has said they're going to put in some economic policies that will be implemented to attract investors. The president himself also traveled recently to India during the summit that was had, and he tried to have some conversations and negotiations to help boost bilateral relationships between our government and other countries or other governments. Now, however, reiterating what NADECO said, I want to read out a statement that was read. They said, Nigeria is in the throes of a deep international image, domestic and regional crisis bleeding profusely on both national and international stages. It is a nation held in disdain presently at the international stage. Its economy is in shambles and its people are hungry for change. They went further to say that presently $1 is a stone throw from 1,000 naira. Even institutions like Chicago State University find themselves on the precipice of disrepute, teetering on the brink of losing international credibility and accreditation. But a couple of persons would ask, is it the certificate situation being resolved that will resuscitate the Nigerian economy? That is one question that some supporters of the president have asked. Is it the certificate debacle that will resuscitate the Nigerian economy? Credibility is also very important, which is said. What is holding the president from having to be as transparent as possible so that this, controversy can be put aside and Nigerians can trust him? At least he needs that trust to run the government as smooth as possible.
When you have told a lot of lies, and you don't know how to wriggle out of it, that is what is troubling him now. He has told lies to everybody. Even that, I don't think this Chicago State University knew him. He has never done his person until this is broke out. So they are trying to even salvage their image. At the end of the day, I am sure they will do the needful. You are talking about investors. Who will come? Because the investors cannot come and spend their hard-earned money in an economy that lacks integrity. In an economy where there is no security, where there is no life, in an economy where living the man at the helm of affairs it doesn't have what it takes. So what are you talking about? It's the problem of Nigeria as I spoke to you today. We have never had it this bad from any president. Since the creation of this country, we have never, I can let everybody to tell me that we have had something that resembles Tinubu since Nigeria was amalgamated, or since Nigeria got independence. So it's the problem of Nigeria. If you live up to today, you will see everything will bounce back.
Are you certain about that? Are you certain that if he is the only person that is the problem, are you certain that the problem is already endemic? It will take more than one person to resolve the myriad of challenges the country is currently going through. How are you certain that when he is no longer there, that things will change?
My dear, one person destroyed this economy, one person will repair it. If you see a man of integrity in office today, I am telling you, investors will come because Nigeria is a big market. They are waiting for men of integrity to run the affairs of this country, and you will see things will fall in place. I am telling you, after all, it was one man that destroyed this economy, or one party. If they leave office to them, I am telling you authoritatively, people will come in here to invest because we have what it takes. It is this man that has destroyed everything, and his second is coming to consolidate it. That's why people are afraid to come here. I think we came into not done anything that is outstanding.
Mr. Darlington, to be objective, the disattraction or the non-attraction to the country did not start from this administration. It started from former President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. We do know that he was nonchalant, a little bit lackadaisical, and his approach to national issues did not buttress the fact that his people were the priority. So in just this 100 and something days in the office of President Tinubu, would you say he was the one that created a catastrophe in the Nigerian economy, went into something that he inherited from his predecessor?
I don't see the difference between Buhari and Tinubu. He told you that he was coming to consolidate what Buhari did in office. That means he is in bed with Tinubu. He's in bed with Buhari. He likes what Buhari did in office. That's why he's consolidating it. And we say we don't want it. That is the issue here. When you are telling me the person, this party, it is FPC party. They have nothing for Nigeria. After all, the PDP was in office for 15 years now. We saw what happened under PDP. Was it like this? You mean the people that was running PDP that time, they are not Nigerians. This party came into plunder and destroy Nigeria, and we will not continue to tolerate them. If Tinubu can listen to NADECO, let him resign because the handwriting is on the wall already.
All right, Mr.
If you resign now, they may stop the pursuit in Chicago State University. Even the court, we might even beg the article to slow down. But if you continue, they will expose everything. They will.
Mr. Darlington, thank you so much for your contribution on the World News. Thank you so much for your contribution on the World News at 12. I sincerely do appreciate your input. Thank you.
I joined NADECO to tell Tinubu to resign. He has done enough damage.
All right, thank you.